Dad always said to me, like, if you don't need to get a degree to do a job, then go out and experience it. Like, you know, if you want to be a doctor, go and get your grades and stuff, but if you want to be a musician, your education is going to come from doing shows, writing songs, practicing, meeting people, networking. So just start off as early as possible and do that.
A million gigs, sometimes 3 gigs a day. We did 6 gigs a day one year at Glastonbury, but I think you view it as a dirty tap. When you switch a dirty tap on, it's going to flow shit water out for a substantial amount of time, and then clean water is going to start flowing, and now and then you'll get a bit of shit, but as long as it gets out of you, it's fine. So with songs, you're going to write shit songs at the beginning. My songs were terrible. My raps were terrible. Like, I've listened to it the other day, it's awful. But I got it out of me, and the more and more you write, the more and more you experience, and then you start flowing clean water, and songs start getting better and better and better. And when you're on a good streak, you're writing good songs, now and then you're going to write a shit song, and that song is out of you, and you can move on. And it's the same with gigs. Like, you will always play bad gigs at the beginning. That's what you need to do, and then the more gigs you do, the better you'll get. Now and then you'll have a shit gig, but that's all right because you've got it out of you and you've experienced it. So I just say the more and more you can do, you put in your 10,000 hours, write as many songs as possible, gig as much as possible.
Carrying on the momentum, I think that's the biggest challenge for any artist. You know, like to get up to a stadium level for any artist is kind of the peak, but then the challenge from there is staying at that level. You know, to remain at a stadium level, to keep releasing records that not necessarily are hits, but just connects with people. You know, I've never been worried about my records selling millions of copies, but I have been really intent on writing songs that come from me, but when they go out, they belong to people, and people can relate to them and get into it, and then they'll come to the shows. The show's always the end goal. The album, I see an album as a commercial to a show. You buy the album, or download the album, or stream the album, or however you listen to the album, and then you think, I want to go and see him live, and then you go to the show.